Greetings and salutations, all of you loathsome sinners. 'Tis I, Alastor, the radio demon, and you're watching the Moonshadow Mystery channel. The polls are still open for what sorts of content you viewers would like to see here. But in the meantime, let's acknowledge that some of you have most enjoyably so desired to see more Alastor in VR chat. And even more of you would like to see Alastor doing song covers. Well, I am more than happy to oblige all of you loathsome sinners out there. And thank you all for participating in the poll. This first song cover is by Black Griffin and Basic. Or is it Basic? It's B-A-A-S-I-K, so I don't really know the pronunciation. Some of you probably know it, and I apologize for the lack of a musical accompaniment, but that's the best way to avoid copyright strikes. If any of you out there know where I can find some royalty-free musical version of this to accompany my dulcet tones, please do me the solid favor of commenting in the section down below where it can be acquired. Without further ado, here's Insane. Dearly beloved, for your entertainment, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Hell's latest rival. Equal opportunity killer, me! Hello, it's nice to meet you. Can you tell me where I am? I don't know how I got here, but I think I'm starting to understand. I don't belong among the angels, and maybe that's just fine with me. The things I did up there were high school, but now I'm going for my degree. Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain. And maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane? Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire. And now I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire. Wait a minute, do I know you? Weren't you an old pal of mine? Departed from us far too early, but now we're meeting a second time. We used to have such fun together. And maybe you have what I need. But first I have one tiny question. Tell me, do you demons bleed? Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain. And maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane? Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire. And now that I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire. Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain. And maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane? Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean I plan to retire. And now I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire. Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain. And maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me? Does that make me insane? Wasn't that just delightful, sinners? Now, allow me to have a moment of reprise as I reprieve. Forgive me, I'm a little tongue-tied after that. I believe you all know this next one as well. Pardon me for just a moment. I have to ensure that it comes up properly. This next one comes from musical composers, the Living Tombstone. How fitting. You all know it. You all must certainly love it. This is Alastor's game. I've got a game I want to show you. If I tell you my name, you'll have to play too. I've been here for years, biding my time, waiting and primed, until I could find you. Just a sign on a line, we can be friends. I'll be here for you till your world ends. Enjoy all your toys I will supply. You only live once, and you'll be mine. The day you die, I'll have my payment. Your eternal soul's enslavement. Did you divine our dark arrangement? You are lovely entertainment. The dark desires you've been serving, you can bet that you're deserving. No regret for who you're hurting. Why, it's almost like you're flirting. Come into my world, take a look at me. I am the nightmare on the dark side of the moon. I'm your last resort, so call me when you need a helping hand. Play your cards wrong and I'll see you soon. Sorry, I don't mean to alarm you. If you asked me to stay, I would be charmed to. You all have such cozy little lives. How did you survive like that? I wish I knew. But you've got a lovely little secret. You're tired of feeling awful small. So give Mr. Alastor a call to make a deal. Because you're hungry for the sights. You want to see them earthly delights. You feel you need them, your appetites. I'll help you feed them. I'll be your sweet radio demon. And once your hunger has abated, don't forget your friend who waited. Watched as you indulge your thirst, and then I mention that you're cursed. Come into my world, take a look at me. I am the nightmare on the dark side of the moon. I'm your last resort, so call me when you need a helping hand. Play your cards wrong and I'll see you soon. You lay your chips out on the table now. When you gamble, so's the house will always win. I'm double dealing in betrayal, and I'm here to cash my payout. I hope it was worth the life of sin. Welcome to my world, take a look around. And sign your nightmare deep beyond the mortal veil. You made a wrong turn at the crossroads. Now you're at the final episode. Eternity with me in hell. Pleasure to play how I enjoyed you. Suffice to say, when I play, I don't lose. Collect on the debts that you accrued. It was such a gas, I really am amused. Have a dark thought I right beside you, a casual whisper just to guide you. Look over your shoulder and I'm gone. Remember the song, and I bid you adieu. Well, wasn't that just simply delightful? My apologies if my lip syncing doesn't work correctly. We are in VR after all. And for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, laughing doesn't really translate well. Someone give me an answer for that. No, I'm actually being quite serious. Can you please let me know why? I do believe we have one last song we wish to cover. And this'll make this the final one. And I do believe it'll be quite enjoyable for all of you. Very familiar. Just one moment while I bring up the lyrics. After all, I can sing things by memory all the time. But I do feel you'll enjoy this number, even if it is going to sound strange coming from I. composed by Perry Grip, on behalf of Vivian Madrano and Dave Capdeville. I do apologize if I mispronounce your name I've read. And originally vocalized by Elsie Lovelock. I'm sure most of you are aware of who that is. But without further ado, allow me to finalize this number. I have a dream I'm here to tell about a wonderful, fantastic new hotel. Why, yes, it's one of a kind, right here in hell, catering to a specific clientele. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Inside of every demon is a rainbow. Inside every sinner is a shiny smile. Inside of every creeping, hatchet-wielding maniac is a jolly, happy, cupcake-loving child. We can turn them round, they'll be heaven-bound, with just a little time down at the Happy Hotel. So all you junkies, freaks, and weirdos, creeper, punkers, crooks, and zeros, and downfallen superheroes, hope is here. All of you cretins, stunts, and losers, sexual deviants, and boozers, and prescription drug abusers need not fear. Forever again, we'll cure your sin. We'll make you well. You'll feel so swell. Right here in hell at the Happy Hotel. There'll be no more fire and no more screams. Just puppy dog kisses and cotton candy dreams. And puffy-wuffy clowns, you're gonna be like, wow! Won't you check in with me? So, all your cartoon porn addictions, vegan red psychic predictions, ancient Roman crucifixions in right here. All you monsters, thieves, and crazies, cannibals, and crying babies, frothing mouth that's full of rabies, filled with cheer. You'll be complete, it'll be so neat, our service can't be beat, it'll be on easy street, yes! Life will be sweet at the Happy Hotel. Yes! Why, that was most enjoyable. Thank you so much for all those suggestions. And don't forget, my loathsome sinners, the polls are still wide open. Do yourselves a favor, go to the community tab of the channel main page, scroll down just a smidge, and cast your poll votes. I check them on the regular, as does the main entertainer of this channel, Mr. Moonshadow Mystery himself. In the meantime, my friends, if you enjoyed this lovely performance, do hit that like button down below. Of course, if you didn't, you are welcome to hit the dislike button, if you wish. Of course, do comment in the comment section, be it a positive compliment, or perhaps some witty retort. Why, constructive criticism is always welcome. Of course, we do hope you will inform us of your suggestions for future content. After all, your input helps to navigate the course of this channel. Of course, if you're new here, and I'm sure many of you perhaps are, click the name above the video description below if you wish to see the previous content available here on the channel. There's quite a lot to see. Character impersonations, song covers, reactions, gameplay videos galore. Why, if you wish to get to know the original creator of this channel a little better, there's even the Campfire Story segment. And don't forget, there's some new segments exclusive to the likes of such as Alastor's Story Time. Or is it Story Time with Alastor? I don't really recall. It's been a while. And don't forget, there's also fan dubs, where we take your suggestions for comic book dubs, perhaps with characters that you believe we have the capacity to impersonate. And we'll do our best to dub over them. There's a little one I have my eye on that you may perhaps see in the near future. And don't forget Loathsome Sinners, the A24 Productions will be finalizing their creative process with Miss Vivian Madrano very soon. Look forward to summer of 2023 if you wish to check in at the Has-Been Hotel. I digress. That is all the time we have here this evening, my sinners. Have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and a great weekend ahead, depending on when you get around to seeing this lovely video. And of course, as the channel host loves to say, remember, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. We do hope to see you right back here, same Moonshadow time, same Mystery Channel. And don't forget, my dears, you're never fully dressed without a smile. See you all real soon.